Nestled in the Cambridgeshire countryside, two quiet villages side by side. But history buffs can put copies of the Doomsday Book away, because here, everything under the sun is new. This is bright and breezy Cambourne. An entirely new place created from scratch in 1998. They've worked hard to build a place that looks diverse and is irregular. The result, well, it's unique. It's just not like other places. I mean, if Cambourne had begun as an expansion of an existing village or town, at least it would have started with that town's atmosphere and social network. Instead, this crop of houses rose up out of agricultural land. Now they must cultivate a community. In days of old, a village was physically and socially centred around its church, but I couldn't help noticing that in Cambourne the church appeared to be a bit of an afterthought.
The church as a building is going to happen.
For the local minister, building a church is really the least of it. First he must work out where he is.
Well, that was one of the challenges when you first moved here, was that you were in the middle of, well, where were you? And so you went shopping miles away and whatever. But I think the very fact that we're not just some new houses added onto somewhere else gives us an identity, which is hard to work at in the short term, but it will reap lots of rewards in the long term because it's a clear identity. We're not part of Cambridge, we're not part of St Neots, we are Cambourne.
On the other hand, if you want a fast-track ticket to a community that's already flourishing, well, you need one of these to get in.
It's got a whole villagey feel about it. People are friendly, you can walk to school.
Oh, it's lovely.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Because it's brand new. Is there a community here?
It's fantastic. For young families with children, it's ideal.
But for those of a certain age, Cambourne is a different place. Ted and Thelma lived in a nearby village and once campaigned hard against the whole idea. Now they live in the heart of the new community.
Yeah, strange,
They couldn't
isn't it?
believe it. We just didn't know where else to go from our big house.
We didn't want to desert our friends and the area that we lived in, we were very familiar with, and we looked around, but we thought...
Does this mean you approve of Cambourne now?
Not really, no.
And if Ted craves a more traditional English market town, he has only to nip into the shed. You see, they're good at making things in Cambourne. Houses, schools, shops, and the friendships that turn a new community into an old-fashioned village.